The Maya civilization. The Maya civilization began to take root around roughly 2000 BC, although early settlements probably go back much further. By roughly 1000 BC, villages had expanded into towns and societies became increasingly complex. This is where we start to see the rise of distinctive features that correlate to the Mayan culture. Things such as ceremonial architecture, religious structures, and of course, an advanced agricultural system. The Maya civilization thrived in the tropical lowlands, with each city-state occupying a unique environment. Some regions like the Yucatan Peninsula were semi-arid, while others like the Petén Basin in Guatemala were densely forested. To make use of these diverse landscapes, the Maya developed ingenious methods for farming and water management. Things such as terracing, raised fields, and extensive reservoirs, which allowed them to support large populations even in areas with limited rainfall. At the core of Mayan society was a highly organized social structure. The Maya were divided into distinct classes, with the ruling class consisting of a king or a Zhao, his family, and the noble class. The king was often seen as a semi-divine figure, closely tied in with the gods and central to religious practices. Kingship was hereditary, but rulers had to demonstrate their capability, often through military prowess or skill in ritualistic ceremonies, often playing a sort of shamanic role in society. Each Mayan city operated as its own independent city-state, complete with its own ruler and government. Some of the most powerful and famous cities included Tikal, Copan, and Palenque, each vying for dominance in their own right. Relations between cities were pretty complex, and alliances were common, and with alliances also came the rivalries, with warfare often breaking out between cities. The Maya practiced a type of warfare that was aimed not only at territorial conquest, but also at capturing prisoners for sacrifice or labor. Religion was a fundamental part of Mayan life. The Maya worshipped a complex pantheon of different gods, each associated with elements of the natural world, elements like the sun, the rain, and of course the almighty maize. Gods like Itzama, the god of wisdom, and Chak, the god of rain, played central roles in their life. Rituals included offerings, bloodletting, and in some cases, human sacrifice, all performed to appease the gods and ensure cosmic balance. The Maya also had a complex belief system around the afterlife and the cyclical nature of time. They believed that their gods had created the world multiple times and that humanity's existence was precarious. This belief in cycles is evident in their impressive calendar systems, including the 260-day Tzolk'in and the 365-day Hab, and the famous long count calendar, which tracks time over millennia. One of the Maya's most astounding achievements was their understanding of astronomy and mathematics. They could accurately predict solar and lunar eclipses and track the movements of planets like Venus. These calculations were essential for timing religious ceremonies and agricultural cycles alike. The Maya developed a base 20 numerical system that included the concept of zero, which, of course, allowed for sophisticated calculations long before many other cultures. The Maya were also one of the few civilizations to develop a fully functional written language in the pre-Columbian Americas. Their script, often called hieroglyphic writing, consists of over 800 different symbols representing sounds, words, and syllables. They did record their history, they did record their religion, and it was all done through daily events on stelae, pottery, and codices, although many codices were sadly destroyed during Spanish colonization. Fortunately, a few have survived, giving us invaluable insight into their worldview. The architectural prowess of the Maya is evident in their ruins of their cities. The city of Tikal, for example, once home to over 100,000 people, features towering pyramids that reach over 200 feet in height. The Maya used limestone to construct massive temples, massive palaces, and ceremonial ball courts, often adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures that reflected their mythology and religious beliefs. The cities were designed with remarkable urban planning. Plazas, courtyards, and terraces were common, and central to each city was, of course, the Pyramid Temple, which served both religious and political purposes. These structures were aligned with astronomical events, allowing the Maya to use them as solar observations and solar observatories as well. The height of the Maya civilization, often referred to as the Classic Period, stretched from approximately 250 to 900 AD. By 900 AD, however, many major city-states in the southern lowlands were abandoned. The reason for this collapse is still debated, but theories include overpopulation, environmental degradation, and prolonged droughts, along with internal warfare. By the time the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, the great Mayan cities had largely been abandoned. But the Maya did not disappear. Their descendants still live across Mesoamerica, preserving their language, their traditions, and their aspects of their ancient culture. Today, the Maya are celebrated not only for their historical achievements, but also for their resilience. Their influence remains visible in the archaeological sites that dot the region and in the way that their contributions to astronomy, mathematics, and agriculture continue to inspire us today. Thank you for watching this video on the Mayan civilization, and if you did enjoy, please make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that cool YouTube stuff, because this is what we do here on YouTube. We cover cool stuff. So, with that being said, I love you. Peace. I'd also like to take the time to shout out the members page on the channel. It is now a new thing that we have here on the channel, and I have edited the prices down to 4 different tiers. I believe one of the tiers is 99 cents, the other is $2.99, one is $4.99, and the other is $9.99, all of which have different features to them. So if that interests you and you'd like to support the channel in other ways, by all means. But don't forget, subscribing is free.